Good afternoon, Highland Middle School. Hey, I want to take about 2 minutes of your time and talk about a couple things that have been on my mind lately that I want to communicate with you about. I'm going to try to be very clear and be very specific so that everybody knows exactly what the expectation is and, possibly the consequences if you can't live up to the expectation. So, two things. First one I want to talk about is drinks at school, okay? These things. I want to clarify what is and isn't acceptable. So first of all, this is one that's not acceptable. Okay, energy drinks. We do not have time for energy drinks. Pop and energy drinks are a no-go. Okay, no exceptions. I guess the only exception I could think of is if your advisory were to win some contest and you have root beer floats as a prize, and that's provided by student council. That would be an exception. Other than that, no pop, no energy drinks. Period. Okay. In the classroom during the day, in this building, in the art room, in the band room, it's water only. In the classroom is water only. In the cafeteria, I'm okay with juice, Capri Suns, Gatorade, stuff like that. If it's part of your lunch, if you bring your lunch from home, milk, stuff provided by the cafeteria. But again, in the cafeteria, whether it's before school, whether it's at lunch, no pop, no energy drinks. And I don't care what the high school kids have. We don't have any control over that. But for us, it's no pops, no energy drinks. And in the classrooms, during class, water only. If I get these on my desk, that's the plan. I just threw it in my trash can, okay? If a teacher sees it, they're going to take it away, okay? And we're going to throw it away, okay? So know that going into it. So if you have one in your locker, whatever, that's what's going to happen to it, okay? So there should be no surprises, no reason to get upset because you know what's going to happen. Okay, enough of that. I think that's pretty clear. Secondly, I want to talk about passports just a little bit. We have 2 days left in the quarter. Then you'll get a new passport for the fourth quarter. Sixth graders in particular, but some seventh and eighth graders too. There's really no excuse at this point in the year to not be able to manage yourself during the day. I mean, you've had 3 quarters. Okay, you shouldn't run out of passes. It just shouldn't happen. 90% of the students in this building have figured that out. Learn how to manage your day before school and at lunch. There's 2 different restrooms, really close to the cafeteria. There's water fountains over there. I think there's 3 water fountains right there in that part of the campus. Take care of your business then. Passing periods. There's water fountains on all 3 levels. I know maybe the top level one is not very good, but definitely in the basement and the main level, there are good water fountains. Get a drink as you walk by during passing periods. Bring a water bottle from home. Use the restroom during recess. We want you to be able to use the restroom during recess. Things like that so that you can stay in class. Going to be pretty hard to convince me you need to miss class to go to the bathroom like during first block and third block because you're just coming in from before school or lunch. Take care of that stuff then. Okay, that's part of growing up. That's part of maturing. That's part of being successful in whatever environment you're in, learning how to manage yourself. Okay, the goal of the passport is to keep you in class. I think there's some of you who are just using the bathroom as an excuse to get out of class. Okay, now that we're into the fourth quarter, those consequences for blowing through your passes real quick and needing to get out of class all the time are going to increase. So know that. Okay. You should know how to manage yourself. If you can't, then know that the consequences are going to increase. That's all I have to say about that. If you have any questions about either one of those concepts, make sure that you ask me. Have a great afternoon and rest of the week.